What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfire's. Now, if you somehow missed the major breaking news yesterday regarding the Fantastic Four, no sooner had we gotten done posting our video about Daniel RPK's update, the rest of the news cycle broke wide open. Basically, every editorial that covers these kind of things was reporting last night that Pedro Pascal is up for the Fantastic Four casting. Some editorials went as far as to say that he already signed. Others in mainstream editorials like The Hollywood Reporter and Deadline said that he was close to signing. But either way, and it's looking a lot more likely now that Pedro Pascal is definitely going to be our Mr. Fantastic. But there was one other piece of casting news that sort of slipped through yesterday. We need to break it down because apparently there's a brand new name up for the role of Galactus. We're going to break down this latest report and what it means for the Fantastic Four and the casting. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. In fact, we just gave 2 away, and we have another giveaway coming up in December for What If. Again, all you got to do is be a subscriber, leave a comment on this video. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, this update about Galactus came at the end of an article from Jeff Snyder. We've been covering a lot of his scoops over on the Hot Mic podcast. He has a wellspring of information regarding the MCU, has been rather ubiquitous of late, and really came on the scene pretty hard in the last year. He went ahead and started breaking down what's going on with the Fantastic Four casting, and in the last 24 hours, that's where he included the new information about Galactus. He goes on to say, quote, with Vanessa Kirby widely tipped to be Sue Storm, aka the Invisible Woman, who is said to be the clear lead of the film, and Joseph Quinn and Ebon Moss-Bachrach poised to play Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, and Ben Grimm, aka the Thing, respectively, the feeling at Marvel was they needed a big star for Mr. Fantastic. And now, here's the inside story of the Mr. Fantastic search. Just prior to the SAG-AFTRA strike, Marvel conducted screen tests for Reed Richards in secret, just like James Gunn was doing for Superman Legacy, rushing to get them done in time. A group of actors flew to London, including Christopher Agate and Jamie Dornan, and I'm told the test did not go very well. It quickly became apparent to Marvel that they needed a bigger name. Just before the strike took effect, they went out to Jake Gyllenhaal, but he wanted too much money, as did Adam Driver early on, if I'm not mistaken. Budget has been a real issue for this Fantastic Four movie, which is why Emma Stone isn't playing Sue Storm. She's too expensive, and Marvel's Kevin Feige is trying to contain talent costs. With Kirby, Quinn, and Moss-Bachrach lined up for the 3 leads, Feige foresaw another issue with Gyllenhaal besides the actor's fee. I'm told he feared that the cast was, quote, way too white, in his words from one insider. Reed Richards would be the character eyed to diversify the cast. It didn't hurt that Pascal, who is Chilean, is hotter than both Gyllenhaal and Driver at the moment. He's the internet's new boyfriend who can do no wrong. So while Pascal refused to engage during the strike, his team acknowledged they would be interested in talking once it ended. Though there was some initial concern that Pascal's age might be an issue going forward. He's 48 years old. Neither he nor Moss-Bachrach, who's 46, looked their age. The feeling internally was that Mr. Fantastic was a tricky role to cast, not just because of the demand for multiple movies, but also because Sue is quote-unquote the lead of the first film. Feige felt Pascal was a get, and it wouldn't shock me if the studio made more accommodations for his schedule. It stands to reason that Pascal's participation in the MCU, the global marketing campaign that comes with it, would only stand to benefit from these other projects, such as The Last of Us or Weapons, so perhaps they'll make accommodations of their own. Pedro, it seems, is worth waiting for. And this is where he continues by saying, quote, and now for the other name to simply keep an eye on as far as the Fantastic Four goes. Last week, I was told by the same source who told me about Pedro that Oscar winner Javier Bardem is being eyed to play the role of Galactus. One insider I spoke to said that Bardem had a scheduling conflict, which appears to be Apple's F1 movie starring Brad Pitt, a film I'll write about more tomorrow. The question is whether or not the F1 movie would truly preclude Bardem from performing what is largely a voice role a la Josh's Brolin Thanos, except, though I imagine there is some motion capture element involved when required for whoever plays Galactus on set. I know that Antonio Banderas had previously been tipped for the role of Galactus, and perhaps it will come back to him, but for now, I believe Bardem is the frontrunner, schedule permitting, which it may not. The strike just ended, and that F1 movie is expected to be a long shot, so we'll see. But Marvel has a history of getting its man. Now, I think the huge takeaway from all of this with the rumors around the Galactus scheduling, yesterday we covered this in the video, but if you missed it, Daniel RPK has already confirmed via the casting grid that Galactus is going to be the villain of this film, or at least one element of the film. That's a super exciting takeaway, especially for Marvel Studios, who likes to play things slow and think maybe would have learned from the mistakes of previous Fantastic Four films and back-pocketed Galactus. I don't care who they cast in the role to play that character. I think Javier Bardem would be a great choice, but I also care more about the casting for the Fantastic Four. And I know yesterday, guys, I wasn't all that enthused about Pedro Pascal. It's not that I hate it. I said, A, better him than a lot of other people. B, I love him as a person and actor. Just sort of a stretch to see him as Reed Richards, and ultimately, he's in so many other roles. I think I would have rathered a relative unknown. That being said, with all the rumors that this first Fantastic Four film is really going to be a Sue-led story, he might be the perfect co-lead to take up the reins, and then we'll see him in a much more forward front role in further Fantastic Four films. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. You surely had a ton of opinions yesterday. I am still all ears. Who do you got for the rest of the team, and who's your pick to play Galactus? Now quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s. We just announced 2 brand new winners last week. We'll have 2 more winners coming up right around the corner, the first of which will be the finale for What If on December 3rd next month. We'll also have one for the release of Echo. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the future giveaways, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. Quick reminder, guys, please be safe on my YouTube channel, really any YouTube channel or any other platform. I see that some of those spammers are back. Please remember that anybody can take their favorite content creator's photo, pretend to be that content creator, and then spam the comments and say that you've won. They are back on a couple of other channels other than mine. What I will say is, please keep in mind, no YouTuber will ever contact you that way. We announce all our winners live with my voice and the comments shown on screen. No YouTuber will ever ask you to pay for shipping, so if you should get one of these comments, A, never share your information on a third-party app like WhatsApp or Telegram, and B, please click the 3 little dots to the right of the comment, report at them to YouTube, and YouTube can ban those accounts way faster than the content creator themselves are. It's really cool that you guys reach out to the content creators, try and let them know what's going on, but I assure you, we all know what's going on, and while they're not targeting my channel at this moment per se, they are targeting some of my friends' channels, so please be safe and vigilant on YouTube or any platform. Never give your information out, and please remember that anybody can claim to be a content creator, but they're not going to spam you in the comments to tell you you've won. All right, my name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes under the name Allfires. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit that notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.